You know, one of the coolest things about the Kid Icarus series is that all of its original enemy designs, they all look so interesting and cool and... Okay, was that a flying eggplant? A Metroid? Are you kidding me? I swear if I see one more lame, stupid enemy design, I'm gonna explode.
Kid Icarus Uprising, a game that came right out of the blue, just like Pit and Smash Bros. It had been years since the series had a game released, so it was a huge shock to see Pit fly his way on the Nintendo 3DS, but we're all glad he did. Kid Icarus Uprising is a mixture between an on-rail shooter type game and a beat-em-up style game, with charming characters, fantastic writing, and a story that'll knock your wings off. This is my review of Kid Icarus Uprising. It's been 25 years since Pit saved Lady Palutena and stopped the Faces of Evil. Wait, what? Hey, who wrote Faces? Who wrote Faces? Oh my god, get it out of here! Get it off the screen! Oh my god! Get it! It's been 25 years since Pit saved Lady Palutena and stopped Medusa from destroying Skyworld. It's now present time in the world as well. War has been dormant for 25 years and Pit couldn't be happier. But soon, while investigating the appearance of monsters, Pit finds himself face to face with a giant Medusa, threatening to destroy the world. Soon Pit dives down to save the town Medusa attacked, and war ensues. Now Pit must stop this resurrected Medusa and her underworld army to keep Palutena safe, and he must also fight the evil likes of Dark Pit, Pit's evil doppelganger fighting as an anarchist, and the third party of the war, Viridis, goddess of nature, fighting to destroy humanity and put nature back on top of the world. What's amazing about the story in this game is not only is it delivered to you, but it's delivered to you during the gameplay. You'll be in the middle of killing monsters and taking names, and Pit and Palutena will be chatting it up on the bottom screen, delivering random funny anecdotes or background lore about the story. And as the game goes on and gets deeper and darker, so do the conversations. It feels like you're playing a TV show by simultaneously watching and playing. It all just feels so surreal. And the characters in the game are also amazing. Even one-chapter characters have so much depth and lore behind them. It's like when you look into an ocean and think, I really want to know what's in the 95% unexplored depths of you. And the characters that are fleshed out still feel like there's so much more to know. And of course, the writing is amazing. You can't have good characters and bad writing and vice versa. Kid Icarus Uprising, it has a major issue. Its controls. For a right-handed person, the controls are bad, but still bearable. For a left-handed person like myself, the controls are god-awful. Sure, I can adjust the controls, but I can never find a good combination. Controlling the reticle of the touchscreen is a great way to play the game, but because of the other controls, I can't fully enjoy it. And it's really annoying to play the game, especially on the land segments, because of all these things. But the game is still creatively made with great mechanics. Those just don't translate fully to the control options. A great feature is all of the weapon options available to you, with 9 types of weapons including the likes of claws, blades, stabs, and orbitars. All of the weapons are very cool, and some can only be made through a type of weapon creation called fusion, where you fuse 2 weapons together to make a brand new one. Idle Toss is another fun little game, where you get trophies like the Smash Bros. Series, except instead of being static trophies, they actually move around and showcase the character's abilities. It is a very limited library of trophies, but still a cool method of collectability. But where the game's cream of the crop truly lays is within its story mode. Here you choose how difficult the level will be. The higher the difficulty, the better the reward, but it's obviously more risky as the levels get more dangerous. You then enter a level where you jump out of the heavens and into the sky section, where you'll fly about on a whale-type shooting system, and you shoot enemies, dodge their shots, and you hear a humorous conversation. After flying about and taking down the underworld Skyforce, you go to the ground section of the level, and then fight a boss, after traversing through the ground section setting. This is pretty much the formula for every level, but it always feels varied and never gets stale. The bosses are also very fun, and have much variety to their fights. Some bosses even make you feel empathetic when you defeat them, like Hudral or Phosphora. The game's sky section is where it takes off and soars in its glory. Quite literally, these parts of the games are the best parts and are reminiscent of the Star Fox series, while using its own style and charm to make it all its own. It's just such a blast to fly around while taking down enemies and skillfully avoiding obstacles. But then the ground section is the inevitable devil. The ground sections are easily the worst parts of the game. Usually a bad level design and bad camera make for uncomfortable gameplay. Sometimes ground sections do have good level design, but that's usually when they're just open areas, not tiny towns where the camera's cramped. And those particular levels always feel good and flow better within the game. One of my favorite things about this game is all the references back to their NES days. It has been 25 years since the game was released, and it's hilarious to see them referenced even using sprites on the bottom screen. It's a kind of cool tidbit. One of the modes in Kid Icarus Uprising is an online mode that comes with light versus dark and free-for-all. As in free-for-all, you all just choose your weapon and duke it out. Last man standing wins. And light versus dark, it's dark pit versus pit. Whoever dies first loses. It's really fun, and people still play it to this day. The game looks pretty nice. It's very good looking, and almost looks as good as a AAA Wii title, which is a huge compliment considering it's on a Nintendo 3DS. It looks very good, and the characters are very well drawn as well. And even though they are animated, there are many different drawings for each emotion and or sentence. Overall, the game is very good looking, and people have to remember, this game was released very early in the Nintendo 3DS's lifetime, so it's mind-blowing how good this game looked. Now, let's talk about the music. It's just... oh, the music is just so...
Excelsior! Oh.
The music even rivals the likes of The Legend of Zelda, which has the best soundtrack in all of gaming history, just my opinion. With tracks like Return to Palutena, Dark Pit and his theme, Boss Fight, the menu theme, the freaking menu theme, they're all masterpieces, with many of our tracks in the game also being outstanding. The lesson is, the music in this game is amazing.
Kid Icarus Uprising is Sakurai's Mona Lisa. It's an amazing game, almost a masterpiece, with its only limited feature being the awful control scheme. But the story, characters, writing, and amazing music really make this game a fun ride to be on. This game pulls through and gets an 8 out of 10. I cannot wait for this game to get a sequel on the Wii U. Whew, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be my favorite game of all time. What? No, that's impossible.
Thank you so much for watching my Kid Icarus Uprising review. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to subscribe. I have plenty of other reviews that are great just for you. If you like Super Mario Maker, I did a review on that, and I even ran to the store to get it. Be sure to click on it to see more. And if you want to see me get lawyered up, then go check out my Super Mario Bros. 3 review. I hope you guys had a great day. Have a great upcoming week. Goodbye.